Counterattack with Greg Mescall on this holiday week. We hope everyone has a happy Thanksgiving tomorrow, but we start here with college water polo. Huge congrats to all the men's college conference champs this past weekend. 5 teams punching their ticket to the NCAA tourney, another earning the right to host the Division III National Championships. Check out Princeton celebrating their Northeast title, while USC all smiles winning the MPSF. UC Davis taking home the WWPA in their last year in that league. Other champs, Fordham back in the show with the Mid-Atlantic crown. Pacific finishing their great run in the GCC. And then we told you D3, a surprise, Cal Lutheran and Redlands meeting in the final, and Cal Lu takes it. Those two teams earn their spot in the Division III championship. More on that later. The big question, who would make the NCAA championship as at-large teams? A bit of a formality. Cal and UCLA earn those 2 bids. Cal, the defending champs, they join the other 5 teams. Here's a look at the bracket. Cal and UCLA, your top seeds. Don't forget, the final will air live on ESPNU on December 4th, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. Make sure you watch this matchup. It's going to be a good one, whoever gets there. From there, we talked about the Division III championship. It's the 2 SCIAC squads that are now known, Cal Lutheran and Redlands. They will join Johns Hopkins and MIT from the East. This all takes place in California, December 3rd and 4th. More on the schedule to come next week. Now off to our Cap 7 college scoreboard, filling you in on all those results. USC over Stanford 14-10 to claim the MPSF. In that third place battle, Cal edging UCLA 7-6. Stanford defeating Cal 12-9. Cardinal, we're going to have to run the table to make the NCAAs. They come up just short. Pacific in that GCC final doubles up Long Beach State. UC Davis outlasting UC San Diego in the WWPA. Fordham over Bucknell 14-7. Princeton defeating St. Francis Brooklyn 13-8. We mentioned that Cal Lutheran final 8-5 over Redlands. Again, a big congrats to all the squads. Off to the high school championship ranks to the state of Oregon. 6A girls, Lake Ridge picks up the win. Hood River, where the Hood at in the 5A girls title. Lake Oswego, the 6A boys champions. And Summit wins the 5A boys title. Now to the CIF regionals, as close as California gets to a state championship at the high school level. SoCal boys, Jay Sarah, a little redemption, defeating Newport Harbor 11-8. Cathedral Catholic picks up the D2 title over Vista 10-7. And Palisades caps off a great year in Division III, beating Rancho Bernardo by 1. To Northern California in the girls' competition, D1 Miramani over Soquel 16-8. Division II Carondelet over Arroyo Grande 10-5. Wood Creek 1 goal better than Stevenson 11-10 in Division III. NorCal boys Sacred Heart Prep over Bellarmine Prep 16-11. Davis takes out San Ramon Valley 11-10, and St. Ignatius claims the D3 crown over Gunn 13-9. California Junior College ranks. Santa Barbara City College picks up the women's title and add another trophy to the Golden West guys out of Huntington Beach. Now to our Anti-Wave goal of the week. We go back east. Princeton on their way to an NCAA tourney trip. Ryan Neapol, check out the backhand here, up over the goal. He hits on the donut, and that was all part of a big Tigers victory. And last but not least, our social media send-off. ODP camps still happening around the country. We check in on Olympic Development Program action in the Midwest Zone, camp number 2. Thanks for sharing, working on their game to get better. And that's all for this week's episode. Thanks so much for joining us. Don't forget, when you're on the counterattack, even on Thanksgiving week where stuffing reigns supreme, look weak side.